Hey everyone, Adam Saleh is a YouTube star, really a star. He has 1.6 million subscribers, over that, and I'm one of them, who was escorted off, kicked off a Delta Airlines flight because he and his friend were speaking Arabic. I'm not kidding you. And apparently about 20 people, according to Delta Airlines, spoke out and complained about the man. But if you see the video that Adam created, their behavior was horrible. I'm only going to show you a snippet of it, but this is the most important part. This is what Adam posted, this part of it, not the whole thing, part of it, okay? But I show this to you for fair use, legal rights reasons. Watch this. I'm going to enlarge this so you can get a better view to full screen, and there it is. And here, okay.
We spoke a different language on the plane, and now we're getting kicked out. That's insane. Now we're getting kicked out. We're getting kicked out because we spoke a different language.
Now, watch the people back here. Some of the people are like, yeah, get out. Watch.
This is 2016. 2016. Look, Delta Airlines are kicking us out because we spoke a different language.
You hear him? Listen.
A different language. Thank you so much.
Listen, you hear him? Some people are speaking in support of him, but then look at this guy. He's not saying anything in support. He's just looking. See that?
You guys are racist. I cannot believe my eyes. I cannot believe it. I spoke a word, a different language, and you said you feel uncomfortable because I spoke a different language. I can't believe it. I can't.
See, okay, so that's what happened, and it continues to be a shameful display, no matter how many times I've watched it, and it happened in the wake of the latest in a line of Muslim attacks. And part of me, I'm just going to say this straight out. The surface idea is that these attacks are orchestrated by ISIS. But I'm beginning to wonder how much of this is some sort of worldwide political public relations ploy to engineer a more right-wing, racist series of regimes around the world. Because there's too much of a consistent line of activities with respect to how these actions are done. They're always Muslim. Something is going on. I don't think it's all ISIS. I think some of this is orchestrated by people who are representing right-wing interests, power interests, because there's too much of a perfect line between their actions in terms of terrorist actions and this closed borders development that's happening primarily in the United States and Europe. Something's going on. I don't think it's as clean and simple as, we have a problem with ISIS. Don't believe that. Don't be a fool for one moment. This has to be extremely carefully looked into, but I digress. Adam Saleh was treated inappropriately by Delta, and most notably and most sinisterly, he is the latest in a line of people who have had problems on Delta Airlines, people of color. Rosalia Banks was caught in a skirmish, if you will, with a passenger who wouldn't, for some reason, let her by, and the flight attendant, instead of taking up for a woman being bullied by a man, took up for the guy. And so, because Banks called the man the F word, all the publications focused on that rather than the fact that you have a black woman who's treated appropriately by a white guy, which is what triggered her statement. They only focused on one thing that she said and not what triggered her to get so angry to say it, which is the real story. Okay? So that, in a sense, let Delta Airlines off the hook. But they've had incident after incident after incident. Yahoo counts 7 in all this last year, all done around people of color. One Muslim lady family, she was taking care of a sick kid. White woman complains, and so instead of moving the woman, they moved the entire family. We're talking about a family of 4, 5. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous stuff. It really is. But I believe that what really should be investigated are how these attacks being done and who's financing the people doing this. Something is going on. And I really don't believe it's as simple as, well, it's ISIS. Something else is going on here. And I think there are right-wing interests financing it.